Let's talk about one of the worlds in the Imperium. The one that's basically Gotham on steroids. No, not Nostromo. I'm talking about the other gang planet. So what the fuck even is Necromunda? Well, despite the fact that it's a tabletop game based on gang warfare, it is essentially a minuscule part of the Warhammer universe, where Necromunda's problems are Necromunda's problems. But given a good show on what it's like to live within a hive city in the Imperium. Now, Necromunda's history is very long and very in-depth. Basically, the world of Necromunda was found during the Great Crusade, and at first the people in charge thought they were better than the Imperium, only to get their shit rocked, along with a warp gate collapsing in on itself, and the people of Necromunda had to fight with the Imperium to stop a demon incursion. Note, by this time in the Great Crusade, they didn't know what demons were, so they thought they were weird aliens and shit. But after that whole debacle, the Imperial Fist set up a recruitment garrison there, and since then, Necromunda has been an effective part of the Imperium since the Great Crusade. However, where Necromunda differs from a lot of other planets is that it's ruled over by one family, and all the other noble houses within Necromunda vie for that family's influence. Officially, there are 6 great houses constantly vying for control. And reading off the list here, we have House Van Sar, House Cawdor, House Orlok, House Escher, House Goliath, and House Dalek. Now, the funniest thing is that none of these houses can operate without the others. For example, House Goliath can't make their buffed up gang members without chemicals from House Escher, but House Escher can't get weapons and material unless they get it from House Goliath. So on and so forth with all the other gangs. Doesn't mean that they won't try and fuck with each other, though. As well as other, smaller groups like Chaos Cults, Gene Stealer Cults, and some other less savory groups constantly vying for control or, trying to mess with the powers that be. But with recent Warhammer events, they have affected Necromunda. In fact, the ruling family that's been in charge for years has finally been overthrown, with the great House of Helmar being overthrown by the members of House Aranthis, a house that was long forgotten in Necromunda's history. Which for a planet like Necromunda, that's a huge shakeup. But to the Imperium at large, since Lord Aranthis has promised to keep paying the tithes, the Imperium could care less. So if you want to get into Necromunda, who do you stand with? Do you stand with the sides that are trying to take whatever power they can get? Do you stand in support of House Helmar and trying to restore the proper rule? Do you stand with House Aranthis? Or do you choose one of the fun gangs like the Chaos Cults? Necromunda is waiting.